Hey everyone, exciting news. We've officially launched the Paranoid Perspective Patreon. If you love what we do, unpacking conspiracies, chasing mysteries, and laughing through the weirdness, now you can support the show and get more of it.
So, for as little as $5 a month, you will get exclusive access and extra perks to the episode. Sarah, what do we get with Tier 1?
So, Tier 1 is the Curious Minds, and you get a shout out at the end of every episode.
Next tier, this is what you guys really probably want. Ad-free episodes. We don't need those pesky ads that you guys are getting on Spotify, Apple, whatever else. You will get all episodes ad-free along with what else, Sarah?
You'll also get it ahead of time. So before the episode releases for that week, it'll be available for you to watch or listen.
So if you guys are interested, check in the show notes down below, or you can head to patreon.com/the Paranoid Perspective Podcast. Welcome back to the Paranoid Perspective.
And I'm Sara.
Sarah, I don't know about you, but I find myself having a lot of sleepless nights scrolling the interwebs.
Yes.
Whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, you get sucked down these rabbit holes, and next thing you know, you're up till 3 a.m. when you should be sleeping. You got to be at work early in the morning. So,
yeah. Not the best, yeah.
Well, it is the best though, because I've got some really awesome conspiracy theories that I found via TikTok for us today. So
Okay.
we're gonna watch them, and we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna see what you and I think about these crazy conspiracy TikTok theories. Have you seen any like crazy things? Are you on TikTok?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok. Crazy conspiracies. I feel like I was, but then I kind of dropped off on that. Now I'm on like books and pretty much it.
Yeah. Hey, kids at home, guess what? You're a product of your environment, and whatever you search for is what you're going to get. So if you don't like what you're seeing, it's your fucking fault.
Yeah. But so I don't know if I'll know any of these.
Maybe
It'll convert us, one of them. Maybe we'll believe it.
Maybe. Well, I'm going to start with maybe they're all kind of crazy, but I think I'm going to start with like the least crazy.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, ramp it up from there.
Yeah, like we got to, give the anticipation for the end of the episode, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is a really interesting place in Nevada, deep in the desert called Devil's Hole. And no, I'm not talking about your ex-wife. This is Devil's Hole in Death Valley, Nevada, and this is a very strange aquifer with chambers that go so deep that they've only been measured up to 1,200 feet, and they don't know how far down it goes. There have been divers that have gone down and tried to survey these caves, and there's been recreational divers that have gone down in here, and some of the ones that went down into the deepest chambers, they encountered a current that sucked them in, and they went missing and were never recovered, and they haven't figured out how far down this cave actually goes. But one thing is really interesting. Even though this Devil's Hole is in Nevada, when there's earthquakes in Japan, in Mexico, and in Chile, the water in Devil's Hole splashes around, and sometimes it splashes up to 6.5 feet out of the hole. Devil's Hole is also home to one of the most rare fish on Earth, the pupfish, and nobody even knows how it got there. But they're blue, and they're cute, and I think they're really cool. I think it's fascinating that there's an aquifer in Nevada that sloshes around when there's earthquakes all the way over in Japan. I also think it's fascinating that there's naval bases in the middle of Nevada, and people swear that they've seen submarines in the middle of the desert in Nevada that maybe go all the way under these aquifer systems all the way out the coast of California. So who knows what could be underground, if it's out there by Area 51, or if these aquifers connect, or how deep they go. They've never actually reached the bottom, so who knows? What do you think?
I have heard of that place.
Okay.
I knew about the fish.
Yeah. The craziest part is that whole thing has not been like completely explored, and
Right.
understanding like the currents that can literally trap you and suck you in, like it has to go somewhere. The part that
Yeah.
freaked me out was like in Mexico and like these other countries when they have earthquakes, this motherfucker will slosh around
Right.
exactly like, okay,
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
it has to connect. Like, don't get me wrong. There's no way of really knowing. We can't really get down there and effectively look. You know what I mean? It'd be hard to navigate in some of those things. But I'm kind of thinking I didn't know about the naval bases and stuff like that. And I mean,
Yeah. I mean, that's true. There's submarines out there.
well, well, what I think it is, I'm going to go on the non-conspiratorial way for just a second. People driving in the desert see something that looks like a long tube that is covered up with a like, tarp or something like that that's being carried on a
Yeah.
military-esque looking vehicle. What are they going to assume? Well, fucking submarine. Government's out here fucking doing it. You know what? Like that's honestly
Yeah.
what I think it is.
Yeah,
But
I don't think a submarine's gonna fit in that.
I don't know how big it actually is of like, cause we've talked about like when we
Yeah.
talked about the Grand Canyon, there probably are parts of that desert and part of Death Valley that you can't like legally go in
Right. Yeah.
that
I've
might or
always wanted to
might
go to Death
not.
Valley.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it'd be
Mhm.
cool, but these areas may or may not be controlled by the government. You know what I mean? So, I
Right.
mean, I don't know.
But people go to that aquifer, don't they? Don't people get in there and stuff or
Yeah, yeah. So,
visit it?
like, at the end of the day, Devil's Hole is literally just a geothermal pool. It's got limestone caverns, like he said, recreational diving. I mean, everything is.
Limestone.
I know, Sarah. I knew you'd like the limestone, so
Plant.
that just adds a whole nother level of woo to it, doesn't it?
Yeah. All that energy that's stuck.
All that.
Yeah.
um, the there was an exploration into Devil's Hole in 1991 by a man named Alan Riggs, Paul DeLatch, and Sheck Exley, I believe that's how you say that gentleman's name. They entered in what found to be a narrow tube rather than an infinite room at 315 feet. This narrow room descended to a depth roughly about 436 feet. The team reported being able to see down the depth to possibly about 500 feet, but there were parts of the cavern still that they could not see the bottom of the actual
Yeah.
formation. So, I mean, that picture he showed is pretty accurate. Like there is a very
Yeah.
narrow shaft that goes down, but it's not been fully explored. So,
When there's current of some kind or whatever. Like
yeah.
people get stuck.
Well, and see, that's the thing though. It's like, it's hard to judge that because how many people do like recreational cave diving? I can't imagine it's very many. You know what I mean? And cave diving is one of the most dangerous things you can do because if you get
Right.
turned around, if you get lost, and if that is an aquifer system and there are larger chambers beneath that, shallow or narrow shaft, yeah, dude, you get sucked into that. No one's going to be able to find you.
Right. Yeah. Why
So,
don't they send a robot? Don't we have robots underwater? Just send
well,
one down
yes.
there.
Who's paying for it?
The government. It's
Well,
their property.
the government
Who
is
owns
already.
it?
Well, it is part of the, what is it? I don't know. I want to say the National Park Service because it is part of the Funeral Mountain range in Death Valley. So if it's not owned by the government, I don't think it's a private party. I could be wrong on that. Listeners, correct me in the comments down below, but I don't believe it's owned by a single like private party. So it's either the government or it's probably the National Park Service or something like that. I don't know for sure though. I'm totally guessing on that. But yeah, I mean, that's a good one to kind of wet the whistle, so to speak, with, I don't think I would ever go cave diving. I've been caving before. Have you ever been caving?
No.
dude, caving on its own, like I don't get freaked out. I'm not claustrophobic, but getting in there and realizing that like it's like you're at the most vulnerable because you know if you get stuck, you're like absolutely fucked. There's nothing that anybody's going to do. And now we're adding water to the equation here.
Right.
No, absolutely not. I'm good.
Yeah. There's too many stories that go wrong.
Yeah. And I've heard way too many stories about feral cave people. And for all I know, they could have evolved gills.
Sure.
And now we've got feral cave water people. And I'm not down with that. You know?
Mer people.
Murder people. That's what they be doing.
Cave murder people.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like I said, that was a good one to kind of start off with our, nothing too crazy. I don't particularly believe that people are seeing submarines in the Nevada desert. And once again, listeners, correct me if I'm wrong there. If it does get
that narrow too, then how's it gonna? I mean, I guess I don't know how narrow that is, but I assume a submarine's not gonna fit down that tube or whatever.
Well, not anything big enough to make sense for military application, I would think.
Right, yeah.
So, I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, continuing on with the underground aspect of this, I do have a very interesting next little TikTok. And this one is from Ninjas Are Butterflies podcast, which if you guys want to check them out, they are pretty cool. Not too much my cup of tea. They like to banter quite a little too much for me and not really get to each story quick enough for me, but that's just me and me being impatient. But
yeah, this leads into another thing that I want to talk about, which is we've talked about it a couple times, but like underground cities.
Yeah.
This lady,
yes,
the Tucker Carlson interview.
Yes. I don't know what this is.
This is nuts. Okay. Former Bush administration official Catherine Fitz. She was just on Tucker Carlson's podcast.
Cool.
And she did this really deep dive. She said it took 2 years to find all these connections with somebody else. I forget who it was. But basically, they uncovered of what they know of are all these major underground cities that the U.S. has been building since 1988.
Pardon?
Dude, what?
You got me fucked up. Been building since 1988, Sarah.
Under all the major cities?
Yeah. It's I know, right? But it makes sense with technology getting to the point of where it's at, Sarah. And these late 80s, we were more than capable of building underground buildings and bunkers and being very efficient at it. So
what? Well, with a total of what they found, paper trail, they've spent over $21 trillion on underground systems and cities, funded through 2 decades of unaccounted federal spending, money that vanished from the ledgers of the Department of Defense and the Department of Housing and Urban Development between 1988 and 2015.
Well, it's happening. All this money is disappearing. They can't account for it.
And she says, for sure, with what they know, is that there are 170 underground cities under the entirety of the U.S. and in the ocean. And
non-speculative.
Non-speculative. This is for a fact.
This girl worked with George Bush Sr.
Yeah. And they said that they are all connected via high-speed transit systems, and that they use an energy source or energy technologies that the public has never been allowed to see. And it's all for the purpose of a potential...
Pretty much a potential catastrophic event.
High-speed rail. They get high-speed rail. It's fucking, we can't do it up here where they can do this in their little...
Sarah, it makes sense.
Some energy thing that we can't have. We're still burning coal, but they got some fucking...
it makes sense.
Well, they do lose money. They do. Just money disappears from Pentagon and everything.
I was going to say, after my little stint of my life in the Department of Defense talking about abuse, waste, and, black book budget fucking bullshit, where a fucking toilet seat costs $700. Yes, I'm well aware of what the the government fucking loses money and spends money on dumb fucking shit.
$21 trillion.
$21 trillion. So she did work for George H.W. Bush. Now, the only thing I don't like about this is that they claim it as fact. This is just her talking on Tucker Carlson's podcast. That is all that. I just want to clear that up right off the rip. This is just her saying, I worked for the administration, and she was the assistant secretary for the housing and urban development. And that's what she's claiming. $21 trillion between 1988 and 2015.
Why would they stop in 2015?
I don't think they would. I don't think they would.
They finished
No. The only thing that kind of gives me a little bit of man, this could be possibly true is, George H.W. Bush, he was the head of the CIA for quite a while.
Yeah, I think so, right.
So, he was one of those presidents, I feel like, that was more in the know than the typical president that just gets voted in as a Congress or senator or third party or whatever. He was the system, so to speak.
Right.
In his time. Oh
my God. 170 cities.
In 70, Sarah. That is what blew me away. And not only just underground, but under the ocean.
Right. Yeah. And we gotta find this entrance.
Well, my thing is, they talk about all the UFO and UAPs that are coming out of the ocean. And they're also talking about it's got this crazy propulsion system that we don't know how it works. Yeah. It's some crazy unknown energy source that blah, 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 blah.
It's them.
It's them. It's us. That's one of the things that I've kind of, I think, started going towards. I'm not naive to the fact that there probably is alien life out in the universe, but I think we're way more advanced than we're led on to believe as a species, as far as technology goes. Right. It's just not, it's weird. I feel like we're in this transitional period right now as human beings where we still have these tribalistic mentalities of wanting to screw people over and make a profit. But we also at the same time have this crazy technology that could stop all that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it is crazy. I mean, I could see him doing it. This is why we need to not pay taxes anymore. This is ridiculous.
Ridiculous. But at the same time, I don't know, when you hear a number like $21 trillion, I feel like it's just made up anyway. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything. Yeah,
money
at that
doesn't
point.
exist. Right? Yeah. It's just numbers digitally. None of it's anything anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when she was kind of comparing her research against the missing cash, that Catherine Fitz said she was able to make a guess about how many facilities there were. That's how she kind of came up with the number of 170. So once again, I don't if this is true, she probably wouldn't be able to track all of the cash, and she probably wouldn't be able to know the exact number of cities. So it could be substantially higher, like you said. I don't think, if this is what is happening, I don't think it's stopped. I think everything is kind of interconnected if there are major underground facilities like this, which we know from military bases like Area 51, most of that is underground.
Right. Yeah.
So it wouldn't be surprising to have stuff everywhere. So.
Right. They could just pop up ants and get you.
Or maybe it's the fucking reptilians that are getting the adrenochrome that are living under there, and that's where we're housing them, Sarah.
Right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Or the feral cave people.
The feral cave people. It all connects
to the caves.
It all connects to the fucking caves. But no, I mean, I'm really hip on the idea that we do have propulsion and technology that just isn't profitable. And if we had it, we wouldn't, these major conglomerates and NGOs and stuff like that wouldn't be able to make any money anymore. You know what I mean? That's really where I think we're at right now. So.
Right. It's all about the prop.
Yeah. I think it's hilarious because I remember scrolling on TikTok a long time ago and seeing these crazy, the Army's new night vision goggles. It's like, motherfucker, I saw that like fucking years ago. What that's not like, that's always the thing too. Like whenever we have like something new that we get, you can expect that whatever like research and development that's happening now, they're at least 10, 15 years ahead of what they've released.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, they're not going to release brand new stuff.
No. And it would make sense if they did have something like that. Because if we saw like a propulsion that we see with like UAPs and stuff like that, it literally is so advanced it looks like magic to us.
Right, yeah.
That's probably what they would use to kind of like hide in plain sight at the same time too. If they were coming out of the oceans or something like that. Now, I don't really know. I don't take it at face value. I'd like to do a little bit more research into this and not just go off of what some lady that worked for George H.W. Bush that went on to, depending on how you view him, a, interesting podcast to say the very least.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that is an interesting choice. I mean, is she trying to sell something? Does she have any books coming out?
I didn't listen to the podcast. I need to listen to the podcast and actually get the full context. I can almost imagine she has something for sale. I could be wrong on that, and she could just be doing it out of the goodness of her heart to expose the truth. Typically, though, that's not really the case. So
yeah, she just gives a little teaser and then says, "But for all information, check out my book."
Yeah. Yeah. For all more information, just like Bradshaw Ranch, if you want to know the truth, buy the book.
Right. Yeah. If you want all the pictures, then do that.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
This one is hilarious, and it actually has a date and time that goes associated with when this supposedly thing is going to happen. Okay. So hope you're ready for this. Oh, this is from the You Should Know podcast. I'm sure you've seen these guys before.
On August 12th, 2026, the world is going to lose gravity for 7 seconds.
And that makes it fun.
That makes it catastrophic.
Oh, we're gonna die?
There's an estimated 40 million deaths if this happens. 40 million deaths.
Oh, why? I thought we just float.
And then when it cuts back on,
you drop.
Yeah.
7 seconds. How high are you getting in 7 seconds?
Gravity pulls you down at like 9 meters a second.
I'm not from Australia.
Oh, let's just say you'd get a very, very...
I'm an American.
You go, I am from Austin, Texas.
Yeah. What's a meter?
3 feet. So let's just say in that 7 seconds...
27 feet.
No. You could easily get to about 150 feet high. And then you're going to drop and go... You go...
Wow. Well, not the other...
You go, oh, this is so cool. Cuts back on.
Not if there's a ceiling.
Now, here we go. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Let me finish this first.
Yeah, so
according to NASA, that apparently on August 12th, 2026, the world might lose gravity for 7 seconds.
Might. Why is NASA saying this?
Sarah, what are you doing on August 12th? I feel like we need to link up and do a live stream in a field.
Yeah. In a field? I don't know. I feel like his math's a little off, too. I mean, in 7 seconds, you'll get that high? Like, I don't know. Okay, why don't you just fly off the planet?
So here's the thing. I am very confused on this one. This one is pretty outrageous, to say the very least. But here's the thing. We are going to Earth rotates roughly at about, about 1,000 miles an hour, right? So you'll be still moving with the Earth as that happens. You'll be floating up. I don't know how quickly, though, you'll be moving up. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, because we're like moving through space, too.
Yeah. But then the other thing is, too, like if there's no gravity, like that means the entire Earth is going to spread apart. It's not just going to be people and things floating in the air. Like the literal Earth is going to spread apart if there's all of a sudden God just snaps his fingers and there's no more fucking gravity, which I don't know how that would work anyway.
I don't know how NASA is saying this. Like for 7 seconds on the 12th?
Sarah?
August 12th? What day is that? Is that like a Monday or something?
Let's find out. And I still am.
Let's mark our calendars. Everyone mark their calendars.
Yeah, August 12th is on a Wednesday. Hump day.
A Wednesday. Okay. Hump days.
Yeah. So I am
losing gravity today. Did they say a time?
Well, I think there was a time. It's roughly about, here you go. 14 GMT, which would equate to 9:33 EST.
EST,
so for us here on CST, we will experience this at what, 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah, 8:30. What'd you say? 32?
33.
33. Okay, I'm adding it to my calendar. Losing gravity for 7 seconds.
7 fucking seconds, Sarah. What are you doing in that? What are you doing in that moment?
8:30? I mean, I'll probably be in bed.
No. You won't be in bed. At 8:30 in the evening?
Oh, I thought you said in the morning.
No. In the evening. It's in the evening.
Oh, in the evening. I need to change my calendar. What am I going to do at 8:30 in the evening? I don't know. I guess go to dinner or something.
No, you're going to be in a fucking field with me, and we're going to be live streaming this shit.
In a field. Okay.
We're gonna meet up at Mom and Dad's, and that's what we're gonna do. Too easy.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Too easy.
Let's do it. Yeah. Well, yeah, because I won't have a job anymore, so I can go anytime.
That's exactly right. I'm gonna have it off.
Yeah.
I'll make it happen, Sarah. I will make it fucking happen. Okay,
let's meet there. Yep, and then we can watch. And then let's just tether. Do you think it even matters to like tether ourselves to a tree or something?
Well, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. If gravity stops, the entire planet's gravity stops, not just people.
Yeah, the trees just,
it's not
right.
Yeah.
Like at least everything. They're rooted in a little bit more.
Well, but the soil itself isn't going to be gravitationally bound. We're just going to.
I can't visualize this.
You know what I mean? Like nothing.
Everything's just gonna be like.
Yeah, everything. Literally.
Okay.
Like that.
Why is NASA saying this? I seriously think NASA said this?
Well, okay. Sarah, I hate to break this to you.
Are you saying they're lying?
Conspiracy theories brought back down to Earth after NASA scientists debunked a wild claim that the space agency was hiding knowledge about the event that could result in millions of deaths and injuries.
Of course they're going to deny it. They don't want to cause panic.
That's true. Proponents of this bizarre theory believed the quote-unquote leaked secret document had been leaked in November of 2024, revealing that NASA's Project Anchor, they were prepared for a catastrophic event that reported 40 million people on Earth would die. The theory stated that on August 12th, as we already heard, at exactly 14:33 GMT, Earth will lose gravity for 7 seconds.
Okay.
Now, people on various social medias, such as Twitter, X, whatever the fuck you want to call it now. I'm going to still call it Twitter because it doesn't make sense. Had a lot of comments that were like, hey, yeah, if this is so fake, why does it have a date? Why does it have a time? Why does it have a project name? Why does it have a budget?
Oh my God.
Turns out it's just another case of social media mischief. I mean, if we're being real about it.
Let's make our own. Let's make a little
Sarah
thing with a date and a time.
Well, no, we have to come up with something like birds aren't real. That's what we have to come up with.
Yeah.
Because that's actually profitable and we're not putting a cap on it.
Right. Tortoises don't exist. Let's go. That's our
break out of the shell of confusion. Tortoises don't exist. There you go.
Right. They're all turtles. There's no
yeah. Hey, anybody listen to this? If you fucking steal this from us, we're coming after you.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. Tortoises are actually little tanks.
Little tanks. I like it.
Yeah.
We might need to do a little bit of extra research into this one, Sarah.
We'll work
come up
on
with
it.
some
Yeah,
better
yeah. Right. Yeah. That's just my first thought.
Now, the origins of this theory are a little kind of hard to track down. Earliest known references of this was from an Instagram account called Dr. Dana of. This included details about the alleged 89 million that NASA had a budget for its so-called Project Anchor.
Where are they going to anchor it to?
There's that's what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm fucking saying. It wouldn't just be like, hey, human beings, you're the only one that lose gravity for a second. If the planet
that
lose
would be
gravity,
crazy. Wow.
that would be crazy. My fucking
Yeah,
dog just looking at me like, bro, where are you going?
Yeah.
You know?
Is that a Stephen King novella? Like one guy just starts losing weight and he just starts floating. It's one guy. Yeah. Elevation or something. Yeah.
Something like that. Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe that's what they're preparing for, is only 40 million people are going to do that.
Right. Randomly. Just random 40.
Yeah.
Just
it's gonna be like
lottery.
Thanos.
Yeah. Well, make a human chain, I guess.
Maybe.
Of the people who aren't affected.
Yeah, this infrastructure destruction and economic collapse would supposedly last 10 years, according to the quote-unquote document. And they estimated that roughly, once again, 40 million people would die from falling back to Earth. Listeners, for those of you that cannot pick up on sarcasm, this is not fucking real. Hate to burst anybody's bubbles.
How high would you float in that time, though? I feel like their math was a lot.
Let's see how far we would actually fly if Earth lost its gravity. Let's see. Well, I guess maybe that's not the best way to Google it. What would be the best way to Google it? How fast could you fall up?
Oh, yeah. Perfect. I feel like you'd just get flung off of the Earth. Right? I don't know.
I mean, I don't think. But you would still be in motion with the Earth, though. So I don't think you would just get flung off. You know what I mean?
Well, you'd be, yeah, I guess.
Okay, see, this is how I can't even. It's going off a terminal velocity based on Earth's gravity. So if Earth loses its gravity, I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? Right. Now, no, he was kind of right. Roughly, you fall at you accelerate at about 9.8 meters per second. But that is in relation to falling to Earth. So
yeah, you're not just going to be propelled that fast if there's no gravity.
Like if you're not falling into, like if you don't have a gravitational like well to fall into via, like you wouldn't, I don't even know if you'd go anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe you would just kind of just sit on the surface still, because you're still moving in space with Earth.
Right. But like if there's no gravity to bind you to anything, like there's nothing for you to fall towards. I don't know. I'm not smart enough for this. That don't make no sense to me.
Someone answer in the comments that knows this.
Yeah. You guys tell us, because we're fucking dumb. I am dumb, at least. Sarah's pretty smart, but I'm not. But you let us know all this.
I'm dumb on other things. I don't know this. This doesn't make sense to me. I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense. Now, in all seriousness, I think it would be fun. I really think we should do something on that.
Yeah.
On that day.
Countdown. Like,
we should. Right. I mean, it's going to be.
I added it to my calendar.
It's going to be August. It's going to be great. We could have a fire. We could have fucking like a cookout or something. We can all get together, and there you go. I think this is
anti-gravity day.
There you go. We can buy moon boots just in case. So, maybe it'll help us when we slip into the void of space. Who knows? So
we
I don't know.
Probably need like oxygen.
Nah, you'd be all right. It's only 7 seconds. You can hold your breath and probably survive relatively okay for 7 seconds. I don't know. All right, Sarah, this one's kind of a two-parter. Okay.
Okay.
And this one is, out of all of them, kind of the most disturbing to me, at least. This one, once again, is from the Ninjas Are what is it? Oh, fuck, I'm so bad with these. Ninjas Are Butterflies podcast? Yes, that is how you say it. Okay, cool.
Taking food. I know you guys already talked about it on the live last week, but golly, Campbell's chicken soup.
Dude. I know, he got fired.
Did he really?
Yeah. So
have you heard about this, Sarah?
The Campbell's chicken soup?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Fuck yes. This is what I was hoping for, Sarah.
So which confirms everything.
So this is 100% real.
He's in IT.
Yeah.
He works in IT. He's like he's in charge.
I thought it was VP.
It was VP of IT or something like that. He's not directly in charge of the food.
I see.
But he is up the ladder at the company for sure and has been let go.
So for those of you guys who didn't tune into that and haven't seen that, Campbell's, one of their top execs, got caught on a hot mic explaining, just speaking down as if the soup is only for poor people. He makes food for poor people. I would never eat this. Why would I eat bioengineered meat?
That's
Bioengineered
insane.
meat.
Yeah,
Sarah.
bioengineered. Like it's made in a lab.
Possibly. They might say what they believe it is. So let's continue.
He's like, the chicken is 3D printed.
3D print. Dude, are you kidding me?
Which means it's
it makes
cricket
sense.
meal. That's what they do that 3D printing with, I'm pretty sure, is cricket meal.
Dude, if that's happening in Campbell's, that means that's a lie. What's on the label, right? That because it says chicken, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Is so they're always clever because it can be like broth can be one of the ingredients, which is like how much chicken meal do you need to actually put in the water for
But if
it
it
to
says chicken, comma, I mean that's
what I'm saying. Like how
they're
much of
lying.
if they just dusted chicken bone.
It does say chicken on the labels,
3D printed meat, Sarah.
right? Which they said is cricket meal.
Cricket meal. Ground up crickets.
I mean, the chicken, I would say, does taste a little like
Crickety?
not as good quality.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's
fucking
like
3D
a
printed.
cheaper. I mean, it's cheaper. Yeah. Well, I haven't had Campbell's probably in like 3 years since I've been gluten free.
True. I can't remember the last time I had any Campbell's soup, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
But there's more to it. So
3D
I just.
print. Oh, there's more.
Oh, Sarah, there's
But
this.
Their
this
label does say chicken.
Well, yeah, but like how much chicken has to be in it to be able to label it with chicken? You know what I mean?
But if it's with cricket, it has to say that.
It should.
Okay, so there's another
Dusted
part.
chicken bone.
There's more.
Dusted chicken bone meal into the thing. You technically have. It's been a while since I've asked the question. What is the essence of chicken? Like, how much chicken do you need in the soup for it to count?
I know. We could be eating feathers.
I'm gonna look it up.
This is crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
imagine what else and other things are we eating?
Is it true?
So what do you think, Sarah?
I can absolutely believe that.
I 100% could. And this is like no shit. He was caught on a hot mic. He, quote, highly processed food for, quote, poor people. And the chicken is bioengineered meat.
That doesn't mean it's 3D printed, does it?
That's true, but
Bioengineered.
after reviewing the recording, Campbell's confirmed in a statement on Wednesday, I don't remember when this was posted, it was here pretty recently, the company believes the voice in question belongs to a gentleman named Martin Bally. He is a vice president who, as of current, no longer works at the company. He was pretty much fired.
Yeah. Wow.
There was a lawsuit filed in Wayne County, Michigan against Campbell's to obtain highlights of the conversation between Bally and a former cybersecurity analyst, which their name was Robert Garza. He's the one that actually recorded the conversation, that Robert Garza guy. And here is supposedly what this person said. This, what is his name? Bally. Oh, where are we at? I just want to make sure I'm getting the people right. Yeah, Martin Bally. We have expletive for expletive poor people. I'm assuming we have shit for shit poor people is what the expletives were. And they are the same people that buy shit. I don't buy shit Campbell products barely anymore. It's not healthy, and I know what the expletive is in it. Even a can of soup, I can look at it and we can eat pot bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of shit chicken that came from a 3D printer, is what he said.
Oh, so he did say that.
Yes.
What the fuck? Why you're calling your product a shit product? Like,
I don't know, man.
oh my god.
Now,
Yeah, they put something out in November. the facts about our chicken.
Campbell's is emphasizing that the alleged comments made about their food are false and completely inaccurate, of course. So,
right. Well, yeah, they have to say that.
Yeah, there's no other option for them to say anything other than that.
Right.
So this one was kind of really disturbing, but that's only half the video, Sarah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we get into a little bit more, and this is not anything proven or anything like that, but man, it really made me kind of contemplate. This is one of those rabbit holes I got sucked into, okay?
We eating.
Is it true, though, or did he have beef and he just wanted to slander?
No, it was mostly chicken.
I saw this one couple talking about McDonald's, and they're doing the math. They said McDonald's serves 6.5 million burgers a day.
What was that?
That was somebody's jaw dropping from his fact right there.
6.5 million burgers a day, which is
gosh.
equivalent to, I think they said, what was it? 97,500 cows per month.
Oh my gosh.
That doesn't seem right.
Impossible, dude. What are we doing?
Impossible.
It's impossible.
That's a lot of cows.
It's a crazy amount of cows.
It has
beef.
to be.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Where are they getting that beef?
I'm big time triggered on processed foods. I'm about to I don't even
Well, you know, they say
grow
I'm
everything.
this close to becoming vegan.
I'm this close
No, I can't.
to going off grid.
Well, you know that theory where they say there's not enough grave sites for all the people that are dying.
I was just talking about that this week about new cemeteries and stuff.
Yeah, there's not enough grave sites for all these people that are dying. But we seem to have a lot of hamburgers in this world.
Shut up right now.
Dude.
Don't even talk about that.
Don't even say that. That would be an insane.
I don't think we have enough cows for all these hamburgers.
No, but we don't got enough humans.
That's just McDonald's.
Yeah.
Think of every other burger restaurant.
Sure. It's crazy. You think about grocery stores that are actually using real beef, hopefully.
Okay. We're using fresh dead people instead.
Soylent Green, Sarah. Fucking Soylent Green.
It's people. Thank God. Yeah, is that true? The McDonald's? How many a day?
So I have not looked any of this up. So once again, we're going to actively Google how many burgers does McDonald's sell a day? Great for podcasting again. Once again, listeners, I apologize.
It does say 6.5 million burgers per day.
Okay, well, let's see how many burgers we can get per cow. We can roughly get about 2,200 burgers out of one cow.
2,200?
Mm-hmm. Out of one cow.
So how many cows is that? Wait, 6, 5, divided by 2,200? That's it? Oh, that's 2,954 cows a day.
And that's just McDonald's.
That's worldwide, right? McDonald's worldwide?
I don't know. You're the one that looked that one up.
This Reddit says that a cow can potentially yield 8,800 burgers.
Okay, well, I just went off the first thing that I saw, which is what we do on the internet.
Well, I'm just going with a Redditor that has broken down the math.
No.
Yeah. They said there's 8 billion people. There's 940 million cattle. Each cow yields 880 pounds of usable meat. McDonald's burger weighs 1.6 ounces. So that's 8,800 hamburgers per cow. Using the current amount of cattle on the planet, that's about 8.3 trillion burgers. So I guess there are enough cows in the world.
Well, but my thing is,
just McDonald's.
That's what I'm saying. That's just fucking McDonald's.
Well, this does say 6.5 million is 0.02% of the current beef supply.
Okay. Well, it's not as bad as I thought it was.
Every day they're using 0.02%.
Yeah, every day. And I wonder if that
every day times 360, 7.3%. 7.3% a year of the beef supply.
So McDonald's is using literally almost over 10% of the beef supply every year, just for their hamburgers.
No, 7.
Oh, I thought you said 11. I'm sorry.
7.3.
Okay. Still, that's a crazy amount.
Yeah, but that's really not.
Sarah, I'm not
enough to say that they're selling people.
I'm Sarah. That's just McDonald's. That doesn't count grocery stores. It doesn't count butcher shops. That doesn't count other fast food restaurants that use beef.
McDonald's probably the biggest one, though, right?
I would think so. That's probably fair. Sarah, I'm not having a Bradshaw moment right now. All right.
Yeah, it's a TV in the reflection. This is your time for that. I think that's totally doable. I don't know. There's a lot of people and a lot of cows and a lot of processing in the whole world. I don't know. That's not people.
No, I don't think it's people either. I'm just
I don't
just
know
poking
about
fun.
the chicken though.
Well, so here's the thing with the processed food stuff. Everybody knows processed food is not fucking good for you. You shouldn't eat it on a regular basis, right? The guy that did the whole Super Size Me series or whatever, like it damn near fucking killed him eating fucking McDonald's every day. That being said, even if they aren't 3D printing them, the amount of chemicals and other things that they are putting in that food are not good to consume on a daily basis.
Right.
I mean, I think it's funny when
why it could be so cheap.
True, 100%.
Too,
yeah. It could be that they are bioengineering this stuff to make it more efficient instead of having to let a cow completely go through its life cycle up to the point of it being butchered for food, to use portions of it, then bioengineer the rest of it. That would make sense. You know what I mean? We definitely have technology to do that, for sure. So people don't think so. Bioengineered, 3D printed, probably. Right. I'm going to go with probably on that. So
this says bioengineered meat is known as GMOs. So it just says GMOs. But that does say it has to legally be labeled in the US. So I wonder if they're doing that or not.
I'm sure.
If anyone has a Campbell's soup in their pantry. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Dude, I was seriously about to go to Walmart and go get one before the show.
Yeah.
But
okay.
That ended up happening. But well, so the problem is if you Google it, it could be doctored, Sarah. You believe everything you see on the internet?
Well, I mean, the ingredient list on it does just say chicken stock. Well, I don't know where it has to say it has GMOs on the laws of labeling.
Well, and then it's like, how much red tape did they just have to kind of like pay off or like skip over or bribe out to not have to do these things? You know what I mean? Like Campbell's is one of those massive companies that I feel like if they wanted to do some shady shit, they have the money and power and know the right people to do some shady ass shit like that.
Yeah, right.
So I don't know. I'm not buying it's people either. I was just being the devil's advocate there. I don't think people are eating people. I promise.
Well, yeah, probably not. It is an insane amount of beef though.
Yeah, but like you said, I was just poking fun. I understand that is a very doable thing. So I was just trying to be funny. But I don't know. See, this is the thing where like people start throwing numbers around and sounding like they know what they're talking about. You are more inclined to believe the craziness that they're saying. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like whenever I see these, it's like I think of TikTok and like Instagram and YouTube and stuff like this. Like this is my fun like before bedtime stuff. You know what I mean? Like I get to look at these things and like be like, oh fuck, that's crazy. Oh fuck, that's crazy. Like that's what I use it for. Or I'm like, hey, this is really fucking interesting. Jot this on the list for the podcast. There we go. And calling it good.
Yep. Never ending list. Yeah.
That's right.
I do that before bed too. And then it does get to be like, okay, I need to go to bed.
Right.
This is too much.
Right. Yeah. Well, it does get to that point. And I mean, the problem is, like I said at the beginning, you are a product of your environment. So if like my TikTok right now is fucking filled with conspiracy stuff just because of the stuff I was finding for this, you know what I mean? And some of them are fucking nuts. Like if you believe this, and I know there are at least a portion of people that truly do.
Right.
Like, if that's all you're seeing, like, I get why there are so many crazy fucking people in the world. Like,
yeah, you
I
don't get
get
a
it.
reality check.
Yeah. You don't have anybody keeping you in check. You're in an echo chamber of this fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Let's
I don't
start
know.
our own, but make it like positive conspiracy or something.
Sarah, that's going to fall so flat so quick. It's not even going to be funny. People don't want to hear positive stuff.
But like outrageous, but like not bad.
Well, but that's what people want, though. They want the bad stuff. They want it to. They want somebody to fight against. They want the evil man, the government. You know what I mean? Like, so.
Okay. Well, I'm down with the reptilians. We can push that conspiracy. I think that's true.
You do?
Maybe if there's the underground cities, if that's true, then why not the reptilians all live there? Maybe. They have their whole own society, maybe. Isn't that like Hollow Earth theory? I mean, that literally is like Hollow Earth theory.
It's something like that. I mean, I don't know. We probably need to do an episode on reptilians and Hollow Earth. We did the Hollow Moon. We need to do the Hollow Earth.
Yeah. Hollow Jupiter.
You know what, Sarah? We're shooting for the stars. I'm going to do the Hollow Sun. It's just a fucking light bulb. Yeah. That's all it is. I mean, I guess that's the electric universe. But anyway, we're getting into tangent after tangent after tangent after tangent. So that's what I got for my TikTok, my 5 TikTok conspiracies that I thought were interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. Not like too crazy, I feel like. Not like some people do get insane.
See, the problem is like I saw a lot that were like very obviously like trying to sway your opinion of like current political climate, and I don't want to deal with all that. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to say what you should or shouldn't believe. You're an individual. You should believe what you want after you know, whatever. I'm not going to be that. And I don't want to hear that bullshit. And some of them were so outrageous to the point of like crazy, like I kind of poked fun at the beginning of like fucking people drinking children's blood for the adrenochrome, and I don't want to do that either. Like that's way too far out there for me. I like
bathe in the blood.
Yeah, like shit like that. Like I was like, whoa, shit. Okay, getting this off my fucking algorithm because man, I feel like I'm gonna end up on a list. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna ruin it for like at least a month. You ruined your feed.
Like, yeah, I'm not, but no, I mean, like I said, they're fun. They're
fun. Yeah,
they're fun to watch, and then like if you see something. Like the Campbell's one. That one was really funny because it wasn't a fucking conspiracy. He no shit fucking got on a hot mic and was like, fuck these bitches, I have fucking poor people and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that motherfucker deserves to be fired and probably held accountable for that fucking shit. Well, little cherry on top is possibly Cricket Meal 3D printed chicken. So.
Yeah, I guess good I can't have gluten anymore because I don't think they have any really that I can eat.
Sarah, I bet you after this podcast comes out, somebody at Campbell's is going to hear it and they're going to be like, fuck yeah, we got to market to the gluten-free people. Got to get them on the Cricket Meal.
No. I mean, they do it. I think they do have gluten-free, like the cream of whatever ones. Cream of chicken.
Cricket?
Yeah, cream of cricket. Yeah. Maybe I'll switch to cream of mushroom.
Yeah. I mean, mushrooms are brown though, and crickets are brown, so.
Wow. Yeah, but I would assume crickets are more expensive than mushroom.
I don't know.
Cream of celery? That's got to be the cheapest.
It's
right?
crunchy too. The cream of celery is country, so I mean, country. Oh my God. Crunchy. Jesus Christ, I can't fuck. Anyway.
Yeah.
That means
this was a fun one. Good palate cleanser after the last one.
We've had some rough ones, the past couple ones. So, I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, hope you guys enjoyed this. I think we should do another one. But listeners, if you guys have some crazy TikToks or crazy Instagram, whatever social media, crazy stuff that you guys can, send us an email, DM us on any of the social media platforms. We'd love to see them. And we might do another episode on crazy internet conspiracy theory videos that we kind of react to a little bit. So Thank you guys for hanging out. Check us out once again on all social media. Check us out on Patreon at patreon.com, the Paranoid Perspective Podcast for some extra perks. Give us a rating or review wherever you're listening to this podcast. Share this podcast with a friend and interact with any sort of media. It helps out more than you know. And as always,
remember, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not watching. See you next time on The Paranoid Perspective.